Welcome to the show, everybody. It's Friday, September 2nd. Brenner starts out the month 2-0 with the Cubbies, cashing both. I had him on the second half and the money line. Double J went 2-2, but guess what? Two of his wins were run line victories. One of them was plus 182, and one was plus 103. So at the end of the day, we both kicked that bookie's ass. Double J, glad to have you back on, filling in for Pistol Pete. By the way, I saw his face on the side of a milk carton, wondering where he's at. Missing in action. So what's going on?
Oh, I'm good, mate. I wasn't too fired up this morning when that alarm was going off again at 6 a.m.
Too much shanties last night.
Yeah, and I had a few shandies last night as well. So
I was with you because we were at the pub, and guess what? And this is no lie, the bookie paid the tab. Here's another thing, and I got to get this out there.
And it's a tab when you're out with me, isn't it?
It's a tab, but guess what? We don't have to pay it. And
that's right.
This guy can slam. He can slam some beers. But with that being said, we had a really good time. I start out 2-0, but I did tweet out a New York Mets play yesterday.
Okay.
All right, and here's the thing. Again, with all due respect, guys, ain't nobody. There's nobody walking on water in this business, okay? Nobody's perfect. They play didn't cover. All right, I have some information on money movements, and more than not, it's right. Well, sure enough, it didn't cover, and I had two haters that just tried to light me up. But thank God for my backers out there. You know who you are. Go on. Kitchen Table 28. Hell, I can go on and on. Zimmerman, everybody. They jumped all over these haters and just chewed them up and spit them out. Because what happens, and I think Levi was his name, a lot of these guys, they'll bet over their heads when you're on a hot streak, and then when they lose, they take it out, and they pissed off, and they start dogging you, forgetting about the 46 units you were up for the month of August. So I had to get that out, Double J.
Yeah, well, forget the haters, Mike, brother. Let's stay on this money train and let's cash these tickets.
Woo! Money train. Here we go. By the way, my wife watched our video, and she loved it when you did that train whistle. That woo woo. She said you were damn right on, buddy.
Well, I'll tell you what, the Cubs thing. Well, let's start
get into it.
I don't even want to.
All right, here we go. I do have some plays, so we're going to get right into it. Here, Houston, all right? We used to call them Fade Fister. They're going to Texas, Double J. All right, Texas is absolutely killing it. They have been smacking the leather off the ball since they've acquired Beltran and Jonathan LaCroix.
Yeah.
This team is not only legit, they're better than the Texas Rangers 3 and 4 years ago that Ron Washington was managing, and that's with all due respect, Ron. All right, Griffin's on the mound. He had his first quality start for Texas in a month last time out, so he's going to build off of that. All right, Fister, he's, 3 of the last 4, he has struggled and gotten his ass handed to him. What is a first half or a full game money line for the Texas Rangers at home today, Double J?
Well, first half's not up yet, but I'm just a bit intrigued with this line, though, Mike. I mean, Texas at opened up at minus 118.
I know.
I mean, shouldn't it be higher than that?
You would think, but guess what? Houston, they have the best player in baseball, Altuve.
Yeah.
And he hits in Texas at that stadium extremely well. Houston is a really good road team, so that's probably the reason for the line, because I know there's no major updates. So, injury updates.
But I'll tell you what, though, that will be about probably minus 140 by the time
on the first half.
Goes
yeah,
off,
I'm going to do a first half money line. And what was the full game money line?
It's minus 118 at the moment, but I'm telling you now, that's going to be.
Where are you finding that value out?
The minus 118 here on. Let me have a look here. I'm finding that here with Pinnacle. But like I said, that will definitely move. There's going to be a lot of public money on that. I'm staying away from that game, Mike Brenner.
Okay. And also, I'm going to give the first half money line will be the Heritage opener, and I'm going to go full game money line minus 118. All right. Well, I like your thoughts on that.
What about the early game today with your the Cubs?
Where's that train? The train, take me on out of this town. Remember that one?
I'm losing.
Go Blackfoot.
I'm losing sleep over these Cubs.
Well,
I'm not going against them, and I don't know what to do. I think I might back them so they can lose.
Well,
that's what I'm actually thinking.
Don't mess up my mojo, but check this out. You know,
they were close yesterday, though. San Fran nearly got the job done, my friend. They nearly did. I should have done it on the run line.
I know, but check this out, all right? This is when you know you're in a lucky streak, because it's lucky. I used them 2 ways yesterday, and normally I don't go that angle. I used them on the second half. They didn't cover the first half.
Right.
They won the second half, and I used them on the full game money line. And this is a team I use run line all the time. You know that.
Yeah.
And guess what? It was one of those days where something said this is the angle. Bam! I'll be damned if we didn't cash and go 2-0 on that.
You're taking them today?
You want to jump right into that one?
Yeah,
Let's jump right into that one.
I want the punters to get their bets in. I don't want them to miss the
absolutely.
early game.
Guess what? We're going to be doing a first half run line, which is not out. Lester's on the mound, all right? This guy's 14-4. Yeah. He's 2.70. All right, Suarez right now, he can't pitch his way out of a paper bag, and I mean that with all due respect. Here's the thing: Chris Bryant, who's the best player in baseball, damn near besides Altuve, all right, he's 25 for 55 in his last 14 games. He's got a hitting streak that is just killing it. All right, this team is on fire, bro. How do you slow this train down? And unless this sport is 100% fixed, or even 1% fixed, and I don't believe it is, there's nobody that's going to step in front of that train, Double J, and just stop it.
Oh,
I know it's eating your lunch because guess what? It ate your lunch for the whole month of August. But until this team proves otherwise, I'm backing them on the first half run line and the full game run line. I'm pulling the trigger.
Okay, Mike Brenner.
And I will give you here's what I'm going to do. It'll be the Heritage opener for the run line, and I'm going to give you the Pinnacle opener for the full game run line.
Well, you're going to get there on Pinnacle minus 215. Again, shop around. You've got Bet365 at minus 235. I'm going to actually go against them again.
Here we go.
I mean, because of plus 200 I'm getting with 5 dimes. To me, that's going to be 2 units of it cashes. I'll risk another unit.
Double J, I got to interrupt you.
This train has to stop soon.
Misery is optional, my man. You're just stubborn. That must be that Irish stubbornness.
Yeah,
in you.
something there. But I'll tell you what, the bookies aren't there just to give away money. I mean, I'm taking plus 200. I'm taking it going straight up against you.
You're taking plus 200. You're going with the Giants.
Yeah.
All right, because I'm writing these down because Double J,
it's important we have it all documented.
That's right. Always. Matter of fact, Pete's going to be making the record straight when he gets back. He's going to take all the stats, and it's kind of easy to figure because been killing it, and starting out September. But you'll see the regular, our regular, chart.
Yeah, the old figure.
Exactly. All right, Boston. Next game. Let's move right on, baby. All right, David Price is on the mound again at Oakland against Triggs. Now look. All right, he's won 4 straight, Price has, and he's looked really good. He's kind of that guy of old. Now, when he gets to playoff time, that's when you fade this guy. There's something there. Can't win the big one in the playoffs, but on the road right now, he's on a zone. He's in a zone. All right, Oakland. All right, this kid Triggs is no joke. He is really, really good. He's 1-1 in his last 4 starts, but he doesn't get a whole hell of a lot of run support. He hasn't given up more than 3 runs, Double J, in like 10 games. He's no joke. But this is why I like it. I'm going to wait until Triggs wears out and gets the hell out of there. I'm taking Boston on the second half and the full game run line. Second half money line and the full game run line.
Okay. Well, this is an interesting one, Mike Brenner, because Oakland actually started out at plus 160, and they're now looking, for example, they're at Pinnacle. We're down to plus 138. So, I mean, it's going the other way. Again, I'm not just doing it as a wind-up. I'm going straight up against you. I think Triggs gets the job done today, and I'm taking them straight out on the money line. I'm going to get plus 145.
Does this ever
get
stop?
That with Bet365.
We're going heads up again. That means you're paying the tab tonight. I'm going to be drinking too much tonight because of you. Double J, yesterday we went heads up on the Cubbies, and I did it again.
Well, I
love the challenge.
I'm not doing it for the wind-up, but I really believe they can get the job done at home today.
They could.
And I mean, and it's interesting, like I said, they win a bit mine plus 160. The money's been going on my team.
So what are you taking?
So I'm taking Oakland to get the job done.
And what do you get at 160?
No, they win at 160. I'm getting 143 there.
Oh, that's a good sign your way.
I just said like a different one. 140.
Line shopping's everything, guys. For real.
145 with 365. That's what I'm taking. 145. Okay.
But if you're doing this with like a partner as a business, all right, just make sure your line shopper doesn't pay too many tabs at night, okay? Because this guy right here could chug some beer. I'm not kidding. All right, you're going with Oakland on the full game money line. I'm going with Boston on the second half and the full game run line. All right, moving on, baby, because it's a big slate today.
It is a slate, isn't it?
Last game tonight, the LA Dodgers playing against the Padres. All right, the Dodgers send superstar, the young kid, 19-year-old Julio Urias as Pistol Pete.
2 lefties as well, right?
2 lefties. Buddy, Urias is 5-2, 3.71 ERA. This kid is in his zone. Here's another team, everybody, because Mattingly left, they thought they've lost their mojo. They're not going to make it back to the playoffs. Hell, they're in first place. They're kicking ass. They're taking names. And I'm telling you right now, Chase Utley, the second baseman, has found the fountain of youth, all right? This team's having fun. They love playing. Clayton Richard, all right, who's on the mound, toeing the rubber for the Padres. He's not going to be able to get it done today. The Padres, all right, they've let you down a couple times as a dog, buddy. I think they're stepping in some water that's going to be a little too deep tonight, and I mean that, Double J. I'm taking Dodgers first half run line and the full game run line. Do we have anything on a run line? Talk to me.
Well, I'm actually with you on this one, Mike Brenner.
That's okay.
Believe it or not,
it's okay.
I'm actually with you.
That's probably a good thing for you, buddy. Take some weight off of you.
I mean, this is the thing. I mean, they're minus 215 there on the money line.
Way too rich for my blood.
Not to gain too rich for my blood as well. So I'm going to do the exact same thing. We'll take them at minus 1.5 on the run line. We'll get about minus 110, minus 115.
All right, what we'll do then, I'm doing a first half run line, and I'm going to give you the Yeah, Heritage opener, and I'm also doing full game run line to give you the Pinnacle opener, and Double J is going to be doing also full game run line.
Yeah, I just think you're
for
right.
the Dodgers.
I just can't see. I mean, San Diego are absolute garbage, aren't they?
They didn't hear your message the other day, and I watched it. It was great.
It was a passionate message.
You did.
Come
on, take one for the team. You know,
get spirit up. Stuff tonight.
Yeah, there you go. And that's usually just wonderful how karma comes back and whoops them in the ass. All right, moving on, because again we got a bunch. Here's the thing. Here it is. Okay, Toronto, Stroman at Tampa Bay, Alex Cobb. Now, Alex Cobb is a great pitcher. This guy,
I like Cobb.
You know what, though, buddy? Tommy John surgery, hasn't pitched in the bigs in 23 months. Damn near 2 years since he's had a start, okay? Very, very good, but it's hard when you're bouncing back. The road to recovery him was difficult because he broke down halfway through the injury, hurt itself again. Long story short, 23 months away from the game. Kudos, my hat's off to you. You're a frickin' battler. You're a grinder like Brenner, all right? But here's the deal. Today, you're going up against a hitting machine, Toronto, and they don't care what stadium they're at. Double J, this team is absolutely dangerous, and Stroman's on the mound who's lighting no fires, all right? But he's got the comfort of knowing Tulowitzki and Carcion, all right, Batista, these guys are all behind him, and I'm telling you, Toronto is trouble. First half is going to be a money line and a full game money line. What are we looking at?
So on the money line there, Toronto, I mean, obviously the favourites, minus 145.
Okay, I'm taking the full game money line.
What do you think of the total in that game, Mike Brown?
I haven't seen it. What's it set at? 8.5 or 9?
I mean, it's going to be that, but what do you think? You're going to see runs?
You are. I think, yeah, and I really think Toronto team total might be the angle to go. I'm not going to pull that trigger today, even though my last 6 team total picks, 5 out of 6 hit.
Really?
That was in that month, buddy. That month was
impressive.
And I'm telling you, I sat back last night and I took a deep breath, seriously, and I just reviewed the month of August. I'm not kidding you. Luck plays so into it. You know, when you keep working hard and you don't quit, you don't give up, and you take the weight of the haters on your shoulder and you just don't let it affect you, good things happen to those who persevere. I'm not kidding you. I took a deep breath and said, man, this is beautiful. I love this.
Well, that's it. Persistence beats resistance, my friends.
Ooh, I like that.
I was crying into my beer of August. Let's forget about August. Let's focus on what's going on now.
He was crying in his beer too. Oh my God. All right. So anyway, Toronto, I'm going to be doing a first half money line. Do you have the first half money line?
No, it's not up yet.
That's not up.
Nope.
Okay. I'm going to give Heritage opener on that. You have any call on the Toronto game?
No, I'm going to stay away from it. If anything, I might have like a sneaky little bet on the total because I do see runs in that game, but not an official play.
Okay. Well, that's my plays. Now there is some other action if you want to talk about it, or if you have a play on it. You got Detroit at Kansas City. Sanchez going up against Duffy. It's minus 137 favoring Kansas City. And you just stop me if you got a play. Arizona's sending Robbie Ray. They're minus 105 at Colorado. Now De La Rosa is toeing the rubber for Colorado. This line had me scratching my head, but I had to quit because I'm not kidding you. Another thing I did when I was reflecting on August, I was reflecting on how much hair I lost in August. I'm not kidding you, Double J.
Right.
I'll be 53 in like 6 weeks, and it's like, damn, why didn't I do this when I was 20?
That's it.
Because living the life in Costa Rica, trust me, you come down here at 20 years old, stay single, guys, forget about it. What a life. But anyway.
Yeah, well, I'm looking, I mean, there's some interesting stuff. I like the Yankees to get the job done today at Baltimore. We got Green on the mound.
Okay.
I'm going to get plus 118. I'll play that there with Pinnacle. I really, really like that play. What's your thoughts on that game?
Wait a minute. So you're going to go Yanks?
Yeah, I'm going to take Yankees there with Green on the mound, plus 118.
A money line dog. I love it.
Yeah,
plus 118 Yankees.
And my play of the day with Miranda, the battle of the lefties there, Seattle. I'm going to take Seattle. I'm going to get minus 114 there with Heritage.
Okay, I got to stop you. Because I checked out 2 articles last night for Seattle, and it came with some pictures. And Andy, I'm not kidding you. They had the same month of August as you did. And these pictures, I'm staring at Roberto Cano, all these players, and they're all depressed. They're like, looked, and I looked at a picture of me and you one night when we were at the bar and one of your plays lost. I think it was the first week of August when shit started going downhill. And you had that look. And I promise you, if you'd have looked at the team, the Seattle Mariners, and your picture, it was the same. But guess what? You're capable of coming out of that slump in September. But this team, guess what they did? They took it. They threw it in, baby. They threw in the white tag. They did. They just quit. They threw in the towel. This team, in 9 days, imploded and absolutely took themselves out of the playoff chase. So if you're doing that play today, that's the big balls Double J play of the day because that's a 10-foot pole for me, baby.
Seattle, get fired up. Get the job done today. I'm telling you, Seattle's coming in. I'm going to play that play. 5 units. The bounce back month, September, Double J and Seattle. Let's get the job done.
What are you getting it at?
Mine was minus 118 is what is open that at. Because everyone's now going to start smashing it, because I'm going to hit this game hard. I'm going to put 5 dimes on this game. We might be going about minus 130, but I'm going to put it in.
Turning red. Dennis, he's turning red.
I'm turning red. I'm going to put it on my phone as soon as we walk out here.
God.
And I'm going to put it in with my friends there at Pinnacle at minus 118. Get the bets in early, my friends, because that line is going to get more and more chalky.
It's going to explode.
On Sportsbet, Betting Insight today, Paulie and I's weekend preview edition is loaded. All the college football you're looking for. You want big game breakdowns? How about USC, Alabama, Texas A&M versus UCLA, LSU versus Wisconsin, Notre Dame versus Texas. 5 games in all, breaking them down from a Las Vegas perspective. Plus bad beats, bad bets, crazy recap from last night. Check it out right now on Sportsbet.
Hey, look, there's not a whole hell of a lot of similarities as far as physically with you and Pistol Pete, but one thing that is correct, my God, you can't stop them, you can only hope to contain them. Double J. And Pistol Pete, if you're watching, which I know you are, you sneaky little bastard, hey, you better stay in touch, send me a message, do something, respond to your messages. Holy shit, I had to get that out. Wow, this
Nothing
is
but
fun.
love, Mr. Loshak. You take care of yourself, buddy.
Okay, well, look, buddy, we got a big day today. We got an early game, so we got to wrap this up. Is that your last play?
That's it. That's my play there. Very, very confident. And do not forget the player today, Seattle. I will be here tomorrow morning counting my money.
Oh, my God. I love the confidence. Double J, September, bouncing back for Double J. Brenner, he's just going to keep on cruising 2-0. We stay confident. We stay humble. We stay grateful and teachable. All right, that's how you invest. That's how you quit gambling. One of the biggest facets, though, and one of the most important tools to do in this business, line shopping. I'm not kidding you, Andy. You opening up those accounts, those extra accounts for football, depending on college football and NFL, it's amazing, all right, the difference from one book to the other. You can find value at both books. And then when you're looking at the bonuses, I mean, these places right now giving away 50% free play. I mean, it's amazing. This is the time to make the money before kickoff. Any thoughts on that before we wrap it up?
I mean, I use as many books as I can until they sometimes cut me off. But I mean, absolutely, you've got to make sure that you do. And, find the ones you like with little mobile apps and things like that. Be comfortable. I like calling as well with the customer service. So go on sportsbookreview.com. It's all there. Read the reviews and choose something you're comfortable with.
Exactly. And a lot of guys say, hey, how can we thank you? How can we thank you? Well, and I mean this. We can't keep doing this for nothing. We don't charge for our picks. They're absolutely free. But how you can thank us is sign up through SBR at another account with one of our books, and that's a win-win for both of us. We get to stay on air. You get to watch the show, and who the hell's going to give you this entertainment? Plus results, okay? And also, you get to save yourself money because you're playing with books that are graded with the BBB. Trust me, SBR is the Better Business Bureau in this industry. So do that, and also tell a friend and tell them to watch us and hit that like button on the video. Keep us around. Double J, let's get it done.
That's it. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter at JJIsAWinner.
That's right. Have a great day.
If you like Captain American football, there's 50,000 dead presidents on the line in this year's Bait the Prick contest. In case you ain't fucking guessed, I'm the prick. Click on the link below for more info. I'm ready to stomp some ass. This is going to be my best performance yet. So join today. It's free, you fucking squares.